Alrighty, it is what date is it? Saturday, the 8th of August here in hot St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm going to do a little show and tell of a guitar I'm going to sell. I just got it today. I've had one of these before. It's a Chickenbacher. I like them. So I'm going to tell you why I like them, and why I think they're cool and good, and what I know from buying one before, and I assume they're all the same, built in the same place, I'm quite sure. I mean, what you need to look out for, and why you might not want one. So here it is. This is a red one. Literally just came today. And off the bat, I think they feel and look great, personally. Just the finish is pretty solid. Even the lacquered fretboards. The first one I bought, there's some QC issues, obviously, at this price point. But first one I bought, the pickups weren't lined up completely correct. I'm forgiving. This isn't we're not paying $33,000 or $2,800 for a new 325, whatever Rick's cost. So you got to be real. And this is the 20-inch, 20.5. I can't remember. Very short scale. John Lennon. It's a small scale length. I mean, most of y'all would know that. They do have the Rickenbacker badging, not on this one, thank God. Some of them ship with the actual Rickenbacker, fake Rickenbacker cover on them, truss rod cover. So off the bat, I learned this from the first one I bought. Out of the box, they play pretty crappy. The action's actually really good. But the strings suck. And this guitar, from what I've read on forums, honestly really needs, because of the scale length, it needs beefier strings on it. So the first one I bought about a month ago, I was fighting it, and I'm like, God damn it. I bought some 12s. I didn't get flat wound. Some people put flats on it. Probably be a really good idea, but I just got regular 12s, and I'd say the guitar's playability improved 85% just by putting strings on it. I think these are probably even 9s on here. I haven't touched this today. I mean, I got it out and strummed it. So, man, that's a great easy fix. Put some more higher tension strings on, or even maybe 10s that are actually good would probably help. Because the issue I would get would be up at the nut in cowboy chords. It would, I couldn't get it stable there. I mean, the intonation up to 12 is not bad. But anyway, that's what I learned on the first one. I assume that this one would be the same way. I'll plug it in. Here, I got an angle lamp going. So that is, they don't play perfect out of the box, and, I mean, for the price point, there's a lot of guitars that don't. So you change the strings, I think you're halfway there. The other one, once I put the strings on, it still it would go out a little out of tune in this position. I think nut filing, or buy a good nut. These are so cool that if you like them, a couple upgrades for some of y'all might be nice. And a nut would probably be a good one. The other glaring thing that's, I don't even mind it. I'm pretty forgiving for cheap guitars that look like this. But this pickup the pickups are, they're not Rick pickups. Come on, this isn't a Rick. Especially the bridge for me, that's where I live, is a little weak. But I have a hack. I use pedals, and I'll show you. Let's see if it's plugged in. let's see what this is. So here is, it's plugged in. Let's see how it tunes is. So I don't have the amp turned up very much. You can probably hear it. Pretty weak pickup. Here's the same pickup, the bridge, my EQ pedal. It's not in tune. But man, just using the EQ pedal, boosting some, I don't know if you can see it, I'm using my computer. Dano fish and chips I use sometimes. These are cheap. Another cheap one. If you have a good one, man, EQ pedals do wonders. And I've actually compared it with my 330. I have a real 330. And I was able to get one of these Chickenbachers bridge pickups reasonably close. Now, reasonably close. Come on, this is never going to be a real Rick. And you're never going to have to pay real Rick prices for it. But that's a trick. Or buy a new pickup. Find one somewhere. I'm sure somebody makes. And I'm more picking on the bridge because that's where I live. So let's tune it. Let's see what. This one's kind of doing the same thing. I mean, it literally just came out of the box an hour ago. So, I mean, and little buzz. These strings just, it needs more tension. You can just tell. So I'm going to tune it up 440 here. It should be good. So right away I can tell. Let's see where. Trying to see how A is already out of tune. These strings suck. Well, that's not terrible. D. I'm seeing how it frets at 3. It's not going crazy. Let's try the E string at 3. That's at E. It's coming a little sharp. Let's see how it's. We're now in middle. Here's the blend. Yeah, something's going out. Sounds pretty good though. So G, it's the E string. It's a small neck. Is that one out? So yeah, put strings on it, change strings, put big ones on. And then get it set up. See how it behaves after that. Then start setting it up. I mean, I think the neck relief's alright. The action's pretty good. I do think nut issues are what's a big thing on these. Pots, switches work. Tuners are actually not the worst. I mean, these are all obvious upgrades you could get down the line, but just to get them playable, and on maybe. I'm going to turn this off. God, yeah, this pickup's anemic. I got the gain high on that, and the amp's way down, but. So, anyway, yeah, they're pretty cool. They look great, and with a little love, some work, luthier stuff, if you you set up yourself and do that, which I do, then I think you can make these pretty cool little players. Or, at least cool for recording, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't want to gig with one of these and keep it up on stage all night, but they're so cool. I've got 3 more coming. I've got a 330 coming. I like the longer scale myself. I do have another one of these coming, which I might keep in black, but I dig them. So it'll come with, like I said, this guitar is brand new as of, what's the date again? 8th of August. I received it today, not a nick on it. Pickup covers still have the stuff on them. And it's got a Rick badge if you need to put that on there. And it'll be packed in the original packing. So, if you like these, if you like Ricks, or want to try one, I mean, these are kind of a good way to start. This is what I think needs to be done. Weak pickups, cheat, buy another pickup, crank your amp, work around it, and new strings, for sure, new strings. Set up, and I would probably get a nut. And if it starts playing well and you love it, then go crazy. Put new pots in. I'm sure these pots are tiny. But I'm kind of impressed with these, honestly. I've been buying a lot of guitars made in China, and I don't mind I don't really like the blatant faking, and at least they shipped this one without the Rickenbacker thing on it. If you want to put it on there and make it look more like a Rick, I get it. Just don't be a douche and insult to somebody that doesn't know. I mean, they probably would, but maybe not. Somebody wants to buy it for their kid, you never know. But man, I even love this fingerboard's lacquered. It's like they did a good job. Pretty much, So, cheers.